back to my kitchen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be tackling a meal prep that is centered around snacks and possibly lunchbox ideas, depending on where you would want to use these. These could also be great appetizers or food that you serve whenever people come over, little bites of deliciousness. So I have my coffee and I'm ready to go. Today is a rainy day, and that's usually whenever I like to meal prep, is whenever it's not very nice outside, so then I don't want to be out there and I can be tackling things here in the kitchen. Don't forget, you can check out the recipes below in the description box, and you can also pin this video for future reference if you're trying to find the recipe that you're looking for. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing that I put together were these little snack kits or snack containers, and I honestly want to start doing this more often and do like different variations to give you guys a lot of inspiration. But today I just went super simple and I did some strawberries and some ring bologna kind of diced up and some cheese, and then I did also put pecans or pecans depending on where you're from. You might say it differently. I put some of those in there as well. And if you're someone that's pretty sensitive to the texture of nuts, you may want to hold off on that part of it until you're ready to eat the little kit, just because they can kind of get a different texture just from being in the refrigerator with the other things in the container. Personally, it doesn't bother me, so I went ahead and added it in right away. There are so many different ways that you could do this. You could put in like things that are vegan. You could really just tailor it to however your eating style is. So if you like this idea, definitely let me know in the comments if you want me to do more variations, because I think it's fun to be able to grab something and just pull it out of the refrigerator and go take it with me while I'm editing, or just on the go, even running out the door. So I want to thank Schoolyard Snacks for sponsoring this week's video. Hands down, my guilty pleasure snack or thing to eat is cereal, and I am talking the sugary cereal. With Schoolyard Snacks, they fulfill that craving that I get without throwing me completely off of my eating lifestyle. Schoolyard Snacks is a new brand that's recreating the sweet tooth treats and junk food favorites from childhood without all the carbs and sugar. They have a huge variety of flavors. Their puffs include cheddar cheese, cheddar jalapeno, sour cream and onion, barbecue, and fiery hot. Or if you have a sweet tooth, their cereals include peanut butter, cocoa, fruity, cinnamon bun, and cookies and cream. My personal favorite is their fruity flavored cereal. I have been eating it non-stop the last couple of weeks. A few things I really love about Schoolyard Snacks is all of their products are low in carbs and high in protein. Plus, I can get them delivered straight to my door. I like how they're already packaged and I can throw them in my bag on the go. Their cereals are gluten, grain, lactose, soy, and sugar-free, and their cheese puffs are gluten and grain-free as well as keto. Schoolyard Snacks are a healthy and delicious snack that fits perfectly within your nutritional needs. You deserve great taste without the guilt. Because of the high demand, their products sell out really fast, so you want to definitely grab yours today. So get 10% off and free shipping when you use the link in my description box below. The next recipe that we're going to put together is some zucchini taco bites. I'm so excited about this. So I'm just going to slice up some zucchini. I'm going to get my oven started. I'm going to put the ground beef into the frying pan with spices, get it all cooked up, and then we'll kind of assemble everything in each part. Some of it will be before we bake it, and then some of it will be after we bake them. I have been seeing so many people make the little zucchini pizza rounds, but I wanted to do a different twist on it, so I decided to go ahead and do more of a taco-inspired zucchini bite. And one little note I want to make about these is, of course, I will leave all of the ingredients and instructions below, but whenever you pull them out of the oven, they do kind of keep cooking on the pan. So I would suggest pulling them out and letting them sit another 10 minutes, and the zucchini will soften up even more. So when you pull them out right away, the zucchini may not be quite as soft as it is a few minutes after sitting. I have to know, is there anyone else out there that your taste buds change about a certain food even as an adult? So I have never really enjoyed olives, but for some reason in the past year, I have actually enjoyed them and even like almost craved them. I just think they're so good. And I used to absolutely like think that they're the most disgusting thing in the entire world. So I would like to know if you guys have had that experience, if there's something that has changed for you as you got older and you ended up liking that food. I pulled out some eggs to get them hard boiled so that I could make some avocado egg salad. It's just a quick and easy thing to have in the refrigerator. I really like having cold salads around. I just feel like it's so simple and makes such a small amount of dishes when you want to pull them out for lunch. Then I got started into making my lemon pepper tuna patties. I was kind of in the mood for some fish this week, so I juiced up some lemon, I added in some spices, and then I did add in almond flour, but you can always substitute for breadcrumbs. I like to always make that comment, or even gluten-free breadcrumbs. I always try to give you guys a lot of options in the ingredient list below. If you guys have watched my channel for a long time, you know how much I love my mini waffle maker and use it for all kinds of things. So I'm going to be making the tuna patties on that today. And then at this point, my taco bites were done, so I got them off of the pan and put them on a nice plate and just showed you how I would serve them and eat them. The rest of these I actually put into the refrigerator, and I'll just be reheating them in my air fryer through the week to eat for lunch. So I did add some salsa on top, and life isn't perfect. Some of it got on the table. And then I also put some sour cream and then a little bit of cilantro. And you could really top these with anything. I think even a little bit of avocado on top of these would be delicious as well. And these turned out really great. I think this is going to be a nice light option for the summertime whenever we want to do tacos, but not have all of the tortillas involved. I love the extra crunch that the waffle maker gives these tuna patties. To go along with the tuna patties, I decided to quickly whip up some tartar sauce. So for me, I always do mayo, some dill relish, and then I add in a sweetener of some kind. You can always do sugar too. And I just kind of taste as I go, so I don't have real measurements. I just mix it all together and use it. And then if any's left over, you can also store it in the refrigerator.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away?
Okay, so this is something I've wanted to try for a long time, mainly because I think peanut butter and bananas just go hand in hand. I think it's so good. So I sliced up some bananas, and then after that I melted some chocolate chips. And just a little tip, if your chocolate chips are having a hard time melting, just put a tiny bit of coconut oil in, and it will help to kind of melt the chocolate chips more evenly, and it doesn't get clumpy and stuff like that. So I just took a slice of banana, put a little bit of peanut butter in between, and then I dipped it into the chocolate and put it on a plate with some parchment paper. And these I think you could freeze. I actually put them in the freezer just to harden the chocolate and then stored them in the refrigerator, and of course they got eaten like in 2 days just because they're so delicious. I don't know that they would last very long term just because of the bananas, but they're a good little grab and go snack or something that you can make up quickly to eat right away. So I got this Dash spice seasoning from Walmart. It doesn't have any salt in it, which I think is great because sometimes with seasoning blends things can get super salty, especially with what I'm about to do. So I mixed it with a block of cream cheese. I got some Black Forest ham and some dill pickles, and I laid the ham out on a plate. I took the cream cheese mixture and smeared it all over the ham, and then I put the pickles on the whole entire thing, and I rolled it all up and sliced it into bite-sized pieces. I love doing this just out of the refrigerator, but having it all prepared for me in a container in the refrigerator that I can just go and open it up and enjoy, and it's like not a super unhealthy snack, is just so great. And also my daughters thought these were really good as well.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
At this point, my eggs were cooled down enough to peel, so I did 4 hard-boiled eggs. And I know I need to get an egg slicer. I had one at one point, and I don't really know what happened to it. Somewhere in our move, I lost it, so I just kind of chopped them up with a knife. Then I kept it simple with this recipe. I just chopped up the egg and chopped up the avocados and added in some regular mustard and some mayo and a pretty good amount of black pepper and mixed it all together. And there you have it, a really simple avocado egg salad. I decided it was time to make gummies again, and I know you guys always love seeing what I put in my gummies, and this is a little different texture because it does have gelatin, so it's not super chewy like a gummy, but my girls think they're great either way, and so do I. So I got some of this watermelon like flavored juice. It has other fruit juices in it, and then I go ahead and add 4 tablespoons of beef gelatin to any 1 cup of liquid. So even if you're just doing water with like some stevia in it or whatever you're doing as your liquid, it doesn't matter if it's juice or something else, you just want 4 tablespoons of the gelatin to 1 cup of liquid. Then the next one I did was this V8 Splash Tropical Blend, and this was the first time I had used juice to make the gummies. Usually I do some other combination, as you guys know if you watch often, but this turned out really well and the girls liked it. And then these molds are from Amazon, and I really like this size mold. I think they're actually supposed to be for like peanut butter cups, but they're a little bit bigger than some of the gummy size molds, and I just think they're a little more satisfying to bite into than the really small gummy molds. And then the third flavor I did was this Cranberry Concord Grape, just to kind of give a darker color into this mixture, and they all turned out perfectly. And of course my girls ate probably about half of what I made just in this day of me meal prepping. Thank you guys so much for watching today. If you're new here, please subscribe. I would love it if you joined my channel. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what your favorite recipe out of this was. Give this video a like, and don't forget to check out my Instagram and my other channels, and I'll see you guys in my next video.